Hey guys, it's Coolio. Got my second black and white Pokemon battle, Wi-Fi battle, and I'm playing a guy from Smogon, dude569. He's a pretty cool guy and got a pretty cool team. So okay, let's get started. So he starts off with Ferrothorn lead, which is pretty common nowadays because of it's got Stealth Rocks, Thunder Wave, and Leech Seed. And I figured he'd go for the Leech Seed first turn because that's standard Ferrothorn. And I knew he probably wouldn't know that my Golurk had substitute since it's not a standard Golurk. So I was able to set up a sub when he went for the Leech Seed. And on top of that, my guy he has nothing invested in speed, so he's not that much faster than Ferrothorn, and the Gyro Ball didn't do enough to break the sub, so I got a really nice start. Able to get a little surprise start on the guy, and one down, and I'm up 5-6 from the beginning, and I still got my sub up, which is nice. So he goes into Gliscor, which is, if you don't know, it's got a really cool new trait in 5th gen. Its Dream World ability is Poison Heal, like Breloom from 4th gen, which is really great. It's like having two leftovers at one time, and it fills up your status conditions so it can't be put to sleep or anything like that. So I go into Ferrothorn, and he goes for the knockoff because it would have been super effective on Golurk, but doesn't really do anything to Barbie. And then he goes for an Earthquake just to get some damage on me, but of course it's normally effective, and I'm a wall, so it's not really going to do much. So I go for the Power Whip, and I miss, which is unfortunate, but after that I go for the Leech Seed just so I can start getting my HP back, and preventing, and that also neutralizes his poison heals, so he's no longer gaining HP in between turns. So then I just set up Stealth Rocks, get my standard stuff up, and he kind of surprised me with a Fire Fang there, because I was surprised he hadn't used it earlier, but yeah, I don't think it would have killed, but it's nice that it missed, and I was able to switch into Medusa, who pretty much walls this Gliscor because it doesn't take the Earthquake or the Fire Fang or any of that stuff. So or the knockoff won't really do anything to him, but well, I guess it'll take off his choice specs. But anyway, he switches into Infernape on the Draco Meteor. So I guess that was a little unfortunate for him. Is Infernape pretty much turned into death fodder because not much stuff can take a Specs Draco Meteor from a modest Hydreigon. So he goes into Thundurus, and I don't wanna take the HP Ice, so I switch into Metagross to take that, and I predicted correctly that he'd go for the HP Ice and get the not very effective damage. And I noticed that he got Lefty's Recovery, which means this is probably a Prankster Thundurus, which is exactly what it was. Prankster, if you don't know, it lets your status moves go first, so it's really useful. It gives priority to stuff like Thunder Wave and Taunt and stuff like that. So I give him my Choice Band, which really defeats the purpose of a Prankster set on the Thundurus, which is nice because it's not. I didn't knock it out, but I essentially made it useless. And now I'm able to switch moves and all that stuff and go for the Meteor Mash on the Gliscor switch in. And Stealth Rocks really helped me out in this battle. If it hadn't been for Stealth Rocks, I wouldn't have been able to take out his Gliscor with this second Meteor Mash, and he probably would have got smart and EQ'd me after he realized that I wasn't going to be switching out. So he goes back into Thundurus. I'm figuring for just standard Thunderbolt. So go into Golurk, for the ground type, neutralize the Thunderbolt. And since he's banded, he has to switch out, and I get a free setup on my sub, which is really nice. I was on my game in this battle, made a lot of nice predictions, able to switch in on a lot of stuff, and as you can tell. And so Sharpedo is really cool in this new set too. It's got speed boost in a Dream World. I'm figuring it's a speed boost Sharpedo, But so he takes out my sub, but then I can, dynamic punch it to the face, and that's super effective. Dynamic punch. It's not gonna live. So in pretty good position here, and then he brings in this Star Raptor, and Star Raptor has Reckless, which man, it really powers up Bravebird. Gets the stab and then the Reckless boost, and I'm not sure if this guy is. Well, he got a crit there, so I don't know if he would have lived. I'm not sure if this guy is banded or scarfed. If he was scarfed, I might have lived that without a crit. But anyway, I know he's banded or scarfed because I know he doesn't have life orb, and he's doing a decent amount of damage, and he's not switching attacks. So I get the bullet punch on him, then he goes into his last Thunderous, and yeah, so I don't think this is his last guy actually, but so I'm just trying to get as much damage on him as possible before he kills off Metagross, going with a priority bullet punch. Which is nice because then I can just come in to Medusa, and Thunderbolt is going to be not very effective, and I'm going to be able to go for the safe route with the Dragon Pulse, which I know is going to take him out. So that was really nice. Good game, dude569. It was fun. Man, some crazy predictions, but hope we can battle again. It was a lot of fun. Comment, rate, subscribe, guys. Thanks a lot for watching.